Tamara Basic Tease here, and this week I'm going to show you around my small sewing area and hopefully give you some helpful hints to help organize your sewing space. Now to this side of me I have my industrial serger, and a little bit farther over I have another serger that I have set for a rolled hem, which looks really nice to finish like the bottoms of dresses. On this side of me I have my cover stitch machine. Now eventually I'll show you some tutorials on how to use my industrial sewing machines. I did have a subscriber ask. So now let's show you some helpful hints for organizing your space. Over in a corner of my sewing room, I've decided to use shoe caddies to organize my fabric. Since I make such small items and you could only order 1 yard or more of fabric online, I end up with a lot of extra fabric. So I've separated the shoe caddies. I've got one with solids, I've got ones with holograms, and then I've got another one with prints. And then I have some slinkies and some sequin fabric over here. Now, I tried to hang these on plastic hangers initially, but it didn't work. So you have to hang it on a wood hanger, and then I use zip ties to attach it. So this way I could move it anywhere. You could probably move it onto a clothing rack too, maybe on wheels, so you could move it around your space. And I did have an extra one that was clear, and it ended up working really well for the different laces I have. So I've got wider laces, narrower laces, I've got fringe. You can put all kinds of other things in these bags, and the wood hangers do work out the best. Another great organizing idea is that you can use toiletry bags to store your notions. So you can store your S-hooks, your bra straps, your connectors, any little plastic pieces you have, your rhinestones, your O-rings, your zippers. You can store anything in these bags, and you can see them and you know what you have. Back in the day, I always stored stuff in drawers, and I didn't really know what I had. It was like out of sight, out of mind. I really love the idea now that I can store these in these bags, and I can see them and just flip through on my rack, and I see what I have, and I can add them to my clothing anytime. Over on this side of my sewing room, I have my industrial straight stitch machine and a home machine that I've started using recently because the industrial machine is just a little bit too fast on some items. I just need to slow down, and the home machine is good for that. Up above me I have Ziploc baggies full of fabric that is kind of scraps. I can use those for bikinis or for shorts, and I am kind of a fabric hoarder, and those are all in Ziploc baggies right up above here. Now we're over on the pattern cutting side of my sewing room, and here's my cutting board, and usually my cutting table is a little bit bigger than a standard cutting mat. So I've cut old mat and made it so that it's big enough to fit the whole entire table. And my husband has rigged this way to hang my solid fabric. I use this more than anything. So we just roll it up. I usually buy it in 10-yard rolls. I usually just hang it up on the wall, and this really does save a lot of space. Over here I have piping pieces, and I use the piping pieces all the time for a lot of my patterns so far. And then I've also got another bin over here where I store more fabric because I am a fabric hoarder. Now the post-it notes on the wall are reminders of things that I need to do. Now we're at the pattern area of my sewing room. This is my cutting table, and I have file holders all over the side of it. I've got them separated into categories as far as dresses, shorts, shirts, skirts, tops, and I put all my patterns in manila envelopes. I have a ton of manila envelopes with patterns in them and other places also. I hope you find the information helpful today. Don't forget to subscribe if you like what I'm dishing out. Until next time, stay sexy. Bye.